What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I realize there's a lot of new investors to the scene. I mean, a lot of them. And not just saying investors, there's also traders, people that are interested in, getting into the stock market and understand how it works and understand how to make money in that aspect. And I wanted to teach you how to get started. Now, it really just depends on what you're trying to do because there's two types of investors, and I call them investors. I'm gonna bundle them up and call them investors because some people don't look at traders as investors. It's more of a job. But you have traders and you have the long-term investors or long-term investors, right? So people that do short-term investing or long-term investing. So with the traders, that's more of a job, right? They're bringing this together in order to make an income every single day or every week, or have a number of thousands of dollars that they make during that month, right? That's their job in order to get some food on the table and pay their bills and all that stuff. For the investors, the swing traders and the long-term investors, this is really about gaining money over the long haul, and not long haul meaning over a year. It could be long haul meaning over a couple of months, holding it intraday and being able to gain some sort of income out of it, and sometimes even just a dividend. So looking at these two, you can't really take one approach to say, how do I get started investing? It depends what you want to do. And you know what? I'm going to take the time and break down both of these, hopefully not in a crazy lengthy video, but I am going to break down both of these sort of in depth, give you a little bit of detail on how you can get started. So with traders, you want to have a lot of money in your account because you don't want to be listed as a pattern day trader. Because then your account gets suspended and you can't do what you really wanted to do and make money. You have to have over $25,000 in your account, and then you can trade off and on, buy and sell as many times as you want during the day. But the way that you get started is probably learning all of the definitions, learning all of the terminology, all of the indicators that you will have to use, because you don't want to get started and try and trade just by seeing what the chart is doing and not understand what candlesticks are, or understand what indicators you're looking at. There's a lot of different terminology that you should understand. Now, I'm not saying you need to understand all of it, just something that'll fit maybe your strategy. Like if you understand what candlesticks are doing, what type of candlesticks you see, also a couple of indicators that give you a great strategy, then that's all you need. You also need to have the ability to build a watch list. So have a scanner built up, understand what your strategy will be, get a simulator, so some sort of simulator system where you trade with realistic money, and then you can gain profits out of it. And that's the way that I would say that you get started. After you do all that, then everything else, just takes practice. Practice makes perfect. But when it comes to investing, that's something that's more difficult to do because it's long-term. You have to make sure that you're picking something that is going to increase, that does have a long-term history, that you are able to gain something like dividends with, or a long-term profit, right? Something like a Tesla or an Amazon or an Apple or whatever. Invest in something at the beginning of that company or close to the beginning of when they actually have their IPO, and then hold them for the long haul and see them grow like Amazon or a Tesla or an Apple or Google or whatever. That's where it's more difficult because it takes a lot more research in the news, understanding when you actually can get in, understand if they are at new highs, new lows, but you don't really need a ton of money to get started there. You can do things like fractional shares. You can do things like investing in mutual funds if you wanted to. You can invest in plain stocks. There's a number of ways that you can go for long-term investing. So you don't have to start with $25,000 or thousands of dollars, really. You can start with hundreds of dollars and invest into a certain stock, invest into fractional shares, and then you'll gain that percentage on your money. So these are the best ways that I feel like you should get started. If you want more tips as we go along, then yeah, you can definitely get those tips from me. I feel as though I'm going to bring you all of those tips after you do get started. Another tip that I would give to both sides is the fact that you need multiple brokerage accounts. If you've seen what happened with Robinhood, with Webull, with First Trade, with TD Ameritrade, all of these different accounts that actually stopped and restricted people from trading, all of these brokerage accounts that stopped them from trading, you need multiple accounts in order to be able to trade or to invest. Because if you wanted to invest in GME for the long haul or AMC for the long haul, you couldn't do that because they were only giving you one share to buy for GME for a certain period of time. So that's really where I wanted to go with this video, was just to give you the starting points, because I don't want to overwhelm anybody, especially a new investor. I really want you to just get the basics, understand the terminology, and be able to trade or invest effectively. So that's my video. Let me know what you think of this. Do you think I should go into more detail and break down the next steps of things for both sides? Do you think I should focus on one side or the other? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. But that's my video. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, check out some of the links down below. That does help out the channel a lot. You can check out Webull if you're interested in a new platform. Also, check out my credit card links, which does help out the channel. I'm going to get out of here. I'll catch you guys in the next video.